Disrupt the system, jam the transmission.
Hey LinkedIn, it is another episode of Culture Jamming, and I'm your host, Geoffrey Colon. EDM, or electronic dance music. It's only about, 10 years old, right?
Hot news for Electronica, the multifaceted techno dance genre, touted by many tastemakers as the next big musical thing. Prodigy's new album, The Fat of the Land, enters the Billboard pop chart at number 1.
Up until the end of the 90s, dance music was just a DJ, it was a beat. And all of a sudden there's a face to it. The Chemical Brothers come up.
This is very much the recycling age. Is this music recycled?
Everything is secondhand. You know, take things from different places and create something new with it.
All this stuff was going on at the same time. Massive Attack, Moby. So you're seeing what we called Electronica, which is EDM, which is techno, really starting to kind of take hold beyond dance clubs. All of these artists end up laying the seeds for what would become a pretty huge revolution in music.
What we see many times in popular culture are movements that are thrust upon us that we think are innovative or overnight successes. But what we really don't understand, or what we don't have the capability of doing, is digging deeper, actually looking to see where a lot of these ideas may originate. One of the things that we get caught up in the knowledge economy is we have all this information. And of course, that's not enough, because we have to know what terminology to put into the Bing and Google machine in order to figure out where things originate from, where they may have come from, and where they could be going. So all this information isn't going to really do much of anything, just like a ton of big data isn't going to do much of anything. It's really what you do with this information that's going to break boundaries. If we want to take it even a step further, electronica isn't even where EDM is rooted. We have to actually go back another step to techno and house in the late 80s, and then disco in the 70s. And if you want to take it even a step further, northern soul from the northern part of the UK in the 60s. So everything builds on top of everything else, as we know. So what are some ideas that you've seen out there that people are perpetrating as brand new and innovative, that you really know have been redesigned or reconfigured or remixed? So how do you make sure that you use all of this diversity and experiences and different points of view to build better products and services? Well, one way is sit down and break bread with all the people at your company when it comes to actually thinking of innovative ideas, because people have different points of view depending on where they grew up, how they grew up, what experiences they had to go through in life, what hardships they faced. Those are good. What failures they faced. In fact, I always think it's good to have someone in the team when it comes to innovation that has failed several times, because they actually know the hardship into what goes into creating very interesting products. For another episode of Culture Jamming on LinkedIn, I'm your host, Geoffrey Colon, and I'll catch you next time.
Disrupt the system, jam the transmission.